Here in my car, you know I'm starting to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in cars. Here in my car, when the engine goes down, will you visit me please if I open my door in cars? Hey, what's going on? It looks like you can see me. That's an improvement. And it looks like the stream is on. That helps. And it looks like, let's see.
That speed. And Sean, what you're doing is my favorite thing. So imagine you are at the doctor's
audio
office
levels
with your daughter, right?
look about right.
You're waiting, and your daughter is sick and unwell.
Can't tell if, yeah, it would appear that the video is playing without lag. Do we have everything we need for a successful stream here?
You can charge anytime, anywhere, complete.
Yep, I uninstalled and reinstalled this software.
Bluetooth speakers. I was on vacation.
Now I'm
we were on the beach.
cooking with gas, as the expression goes.
If you wanted more fitted, you could possibly size down, but I like.
So that's my accomplishment for the day. I got that figured out again. Let's see how quickly it reverts back to screwing up. But yeah, got a lot going on behind the scenes. So I'm just gonna take her easy and relax here with you guys for a half hour or so. See, we're selling our grunge wear here. Now you too can look like Mark Lanigan from Screaming Trees, or Lane Staley from Alice in Chains, or the bass player from Pearl Jam. It's up to you. We have every model. Are you feeling some early 90s teen angst? Order now.
Our next piece.
Wow.
We don't have a model.
She's colorless. She's wearing an ensemble that says, I don't like anything. Like, it's the most neutral outfit I've ever seen.
So again, sweatshirt inspired, but looks really nothing like a sweatshirt.
That should offend no one.
I know, I love this crystal wash tie-dye. Okay, so
that's tie-dye, I suppose.
This one is vibrant green.
It's tie-dye, but it's not like that super psychedelic tie-dye. So, you can still wear that at your bridge game and not get too many sideways glances,
In fact, you can do a Kathy moment.
A Kathy moment?
If you want to do
oh, she likes to mix and match.
Oh, wow, that looks great.
Why is she acting like she came up with that combo? The model was just wearing this. You didn't come up with that. We just saw that. Alright, so just a quick scan through the channels here, see who's on. I haven't gotten to the kitchen yet. For all we know, David's waiting in the wings. Oh, I thought her arm was like in a cast or a sling or something for a second.
But that is a big moment. Buckle up. But also, we love, I forget what network it's on.
Man, 3 out of 4 channels so far.
It's kind of like an American version of Downton Abbey.
We're going to go straight to the kitchen. Not a fan of shoes, not a fan of shirts.
And they are back in stock because they sold out since their last airing back in
Jimmy the Baker.
Those 4 easy payments on them go away.
Wasn't he like a mob boss?
I just want to point out, see right here, that little window? You can
what
watch
window?
QVC2 live right now. Jane Brown is on with Denim & Company, and I've got that window.
Denim from Denim Renum Industries.
4-pocket pull-on jeans and a whole lot.
Oh, this is Mary. Mary! I haven't seen you in a while, Mary. Do you want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it, see? And then you can swallow it whole and the moonbeams will shoot out of your fingertips and the end of your hair. Oh, Mary. Yeah, just, 80-year-old reference, why not? Why not? I hear my man. Hello.
Let's talk Shears. Let's talk
Let's go full screen.
Today, these are remarkable. They are long.
Oh no, it's the Patrick Bateman Shear collection.
There's also a locking mechanism.
Probably the 3rd time I've referenced Patrick Bateman in this short-running series of videos. I'm going to have to put that one in a locker for safekeeping down the road. It's been used too many times.
There is no worry there either.
I
So
bought
definitely
myself a
consider
pair of
picking
cool
these up,
Racone
and we have them for
Pro
you in
Shears with
4
soft grip
colorways.
handles.
Now, do we have our colors? Oh, they're right here on the table. Perfect.
Sold
Oh,
by
they're here.
David on QVC.
So we have
Come on, screen
a set of
resolution.
2 in the red.
Let's get
and a
nice
set
and
of 2
crisp
in the
for our
blue.
audience here.
This color is the gray.
Mm.
Gray is most limited.
I
We
love
have
being
the
pointed
gray
out
and
what
the black. Set of 2
basic
in the
colors
black.
are. So
These
that's what
are
gray is.
$28.75
This whole
They
time.
cut through virtually anything.
This
And
whole
let's bring in
time.
Charles Vasili, who's going to demonstrate almost everything, and what he doesn't demonstrate, I will. This is
really kinda hard to
remarkable.
glamorize
Everything that you're looking
shears.
to cut, these
Dude,
shears are gonna be
they're
a
not
must-have
a toy.
companion all around the home, right, Mark
You don't
Charles?
just sit there
Absolutely. So
like
what
they're
I want
those
to be
spring
what I'm using today,
hand
we're using a
exercisers.
set of 2
Like he
Pro
just
shears.
dropped a
These
shear
are
into
the
his
shears
hand.
You know and love. What we did was beef them up because you needed
I'm-
stronger and bigger
all right.
jobs. So I just want to show you the
Possibility of
comparison.
on-air accident,
Look what we
I'm
did
going
with
to
the Pro
estimate
shears.
at about
How
6.5%.
big We made them, okay? So there is a nice significance
Not
difference,
probable,
and
but
it's also
possible.
great companions to these shears you know and love. The mechanisms were the same. We just made a bigger, thicker
Can we
metal.
see
We did a
just
really
not his
beautiful
mouth
work
at the
on
top of the
soft
screen?
grip on here
Either
to
cut
really
his head off
get this
entirely
punch
or
out.
show his
Like I
head.
said, You squeeze, there's
That's
a lock
a little
and pops
better.
closed. Left to your righty, it is completely a rust-proof steel. This is
I am not left-handed.
self-sharpening, and there's your lefty, there's your righty. Let's put it to work. I'm gonna get this piece of tin, by the way. That's no joke, but that's to show you.
Yep, it's no
how we
joke.
beat those
It's like
up.
the
Is that
world's
unbelievable?
like flimsiest
We
metal.
take that, I'm
No
gonna take
joke.
Some other tin from like heater, the heater grates coming right through there. Okay. I
Can
took
cut
this
through
is
liquid
one of the
metal.
thickest pieces of carpet I could find, and being able
What are you
to go
doing
through this
cutting
and
your
look at
carpet
that.
up?
Wow. I mean, I went full on thickness on that, and that cut right through. So these really are the next generation. But I want to point out something also. Everything you know and love about these shears
All right.
going through even faster.
I do
that
like
blade even
a
works
good
longer,
open
or you wanna
those
do some
really
pipe cleaners,
annoying ass
or you want to do some
tight
thick,
plastic
wires,
packaging.
get right there coated or not.
Whoa, you're gonna electrocute yourself, buddy. Gee, what are you doing? You're just cutting everything into bits. You're destroying perfectly fine things that you can
once
use.
you actually use them. And then let's talk about
You can cut your zip
the
ties.
So think of lobster tails. You want to
Yeah, that's
chickens
great.
right through like that. That's the difference with the Kuhn Recon.
Just put that in
shears.
your
Now, it's
kit
important to know that
with the
these
zip
are
ties and
safe,
and
as Charles
the
has
masking
shown you.
tape
He's
and
working on those green
the
onions
rope.
there. I'm working on chives on top of a baked potato. I mean, this is something you're going to even be able to utilize at the dinner table
Oh
as
yeah.
you're getting ready to serve. Look at this beautiful chives on that baked potato and that sour cream, right? Ooh, so yummy. So don't miss out on that. Also, the green onions, as Mark Charles was showing you, want to cut off those the little root ends. That's easy enough to do.
Easy,
And then,
easy,
of
easy.
course, you can start cutting your pieces for your salad or whatever you're making. This is remarkable. Let me also show you something else. And I think these are great if you're going to be cutting fresh flowers. Just bought some fresh flowers yesterday.
What's with all the
for a
zip
friend for my
ties,
birthday.
David? What are you
This
planning?
is remarkable. How do I open this up? I just...
You know,
Oh,
it's kind of open.
I was gonna say, like, you're sitting here worried about how to open that. Use the damn
So let's
shears.
pull this rotisserie chicken out of the bag and show you that, and this is cold. I can go right through the back.
Ew.
Look at this part, Charles.
Yep, raw meat or cooked meat. Think of lobster tails,
Cold
crab
chicken
claws,
cut open
all
with
that,
shears.
like,
I don't
right
know.
about chicken in half.
It's really
I
not
mean, we
my
cut the
bag.
whole. I'll turn it this way because it's not very pretty to look at on the underside. But this is what it's all about: being able to cut all the way through there.
Look at that
This
raw
is going to
piece
do the
sitting
job
over
for
there.
Each and every time. Now we have color choices. Let's remind you of those.
You're gonna get
color choices
salmonella
right
over
here.
there, David.
1,200 of these are now gone. Remember, these are the pro shears. They are like they ate the other shears for lunch. They have longer blades on them. They have those soft grip handles, and they're super sharp. Now, this is a set of 2 red.
They are super sharp unless you're gonna cut your carpet up with them
Set of
after
2
about
in the
5
gray,
minutes.
most limited. And then finally, I have a set of 2 in the black. Mark Charles, how best to clean these?
So we want you to wipe them clean with soapy, warm water, but I don't want you to submerge them in water, okay? Because you don't want water to be trapped in there. So don't put them in the dishwasher, but you can clean them nice and thoroughly with warm water and soap, and then leave them open in order to dry them. Here's again all the features. We've got that soft.
So in other words,
ergonomic.
use common
They are
sense.
righty and lefty, just like all true Kuhn Recon shears are. They're durable. You've got thick tin.
No
You've got
trespassing
all the
signs,
contacts
zip
for the
ties,
garage,
like
for all your crafting needs.
These really come in handy for people that you probably don't want to know.
We did the hose just to show you strength. But cooking, David can't
If you meet someone and they've got a pair of these lying around,
surgical stainless
run.
steel, food grade safe, rust-proof steel. So please
No, I draw the line there. You do not scissor my pizza slices, okay? Either you got the appropriate little like half moon shaped cutting blade thing, or at least the spinning one,
which we've never done on this version before.
but not Shears.
Sunflowers, David. You know how thick stem the sunflowers are? To be able to go through that, so now you can.
Let's just torture this plant a little bit.
And little sticks and stuff like that from bushes.
And now you got a nice little party mix right here. You can serve immediately.
But remember, what I want to point out too is you still get the delicacy. So if I want to hold the strawberry, there's no
David,
worries about that.
why are you cutting up that ham?
Or to your point, David, too, about the flowers, thick and thin, I can get in here and delicately.
I was really thinking about which way to
So
cut.
yes, it's got the strength, but don't forget, it's still got the precision and delicacy that you know and love.
Cut,
And you can cut
display.
through steak. You
Cut,
can also go
display.
to our wheel of wire here. Look what we've got.
Oh yeah.
I've got coated wire.
He's just.
Coated wire.
I mean, you just cut through meat, and now you're cutting other. Shouldn't you at least like maybe wipe the blade if you're moving from like food to non-food items, or even between different food items?
Wire and come over here because I want to cut a recipe out of a magazine.
You're about to create a new pandemic with these shears.
And I'm not tearing the page, and I'm not creating burn marks.
Wow, it cuts paper,
So as you
people.
use them again, they
Call
turn,
now.
They get better, right?
Yes, and that's the whole point of it.
What is that? Is
So
that like
left
a
to right,
banana
don't just keep doing what David
nut
just did
loaf
after you start
or
using
whatever?
hard, and you can do that. I got a piece of I know the answer.
Why
to
does
this.
he
This
have
is
like
called
20 sets
for
of these
dogs to
shears
speak.
on the
What is it called,
table?
guys? I forgot. Jerky, beach jerky for the dogs. I couldn't remember the word. And you go through that and
That's
cut
so
out
ironic.
the
You couldn't
show.
remember
This is
jerky.
Like, look at that. I mean, it's right through that beef jerky like it's nothing. So
Who
really,
needs
you
to
gotta
do
cut
that?
down,
What are you
see
cutting
food
them up
and
into
stuff
little
like that,
pieces
but
for your
having bigger shears, I
beef
just wanna
jerky
point out the
salad?
size difference. So just so you understand, this is you know and love. We left the mechanism the same, the lefty and righty, the self-sharpening, the surgical stainless steel.
It's an optical
You also
illusion. They're
steel,
actually the same
frame,
height,
but
but
we give you this great ergonomic non-slip handle, much bigger, and look at the blade difference. So we really pump these up.
you're
for the
you're
pro
holding one
version.
up a little bit
So
higher
love,
than the other.
Here's the new Pro version. It's a great partner to this. If you
I
have
mean,
these,
it is a
you
little
can
bit
do
bigger,
and
but
tougher
you
jobs
held
in
the other one
And if you've got
a little
clamshells,
lower
what
to.
we like to call the devil's packaging.
Can we get an
This
instant
is
replay
quick
on
and
that?
easy to get through,
That'll
and
be
now
the next
those
thing I try to
batteries are no
figure
problem.
out.
Let's go down this side.
I want to have like the
And then
John
I
Madden
get batteries for all those beautiful
what do you
power
call it?
appeal items and all
The
the other
screen
little
where you, like,
online harvest things that we're doing today
circle
on
and
PVC.
X
Don't miss out
stuff.
on any of these,
What the-
and I'll remind you that we have
Wow,
now
you're
taken
a
orders for
wordsmith today, Steve.
2,500 of these are gone. We have how many folks waiting to place an order?
The
700 people on
the
the
instant
phone line.
replay
QVC.com and mobile
drawing
apps,
board
that's what
thing,
it is.
I don't know what the hell.
33,000 people browsing about
Actually,
QVC.com.
I think I have something like that on a different
33,000 people.
program where I
That's a
can
lot of
like
folks. So here is your set of
draw
two
in
red.
stuff. I
Most
don't know
popular.
how that would.
I also have it in the blue. Don't forget, we also have the gray, which is most.
How could I
limited,
forget the gray, David?
1,800.
We're gonna come back, David. It's just you've been on these same shears now for 10 minutes. There's only so
This
much.
is your
We got $230 boots.
7 dozen remade. Okay, so obviously limited. Girl, tell me about Jordy.
We love Jordy. I mean, girls who like their height, this is the way to go.
my
because
favorite
you're
new
getting
kid on the
just
block.
about 3
Was there a Jordy? I don't know. Sounds like there should have been one.
Oh, he's okay. Oh, he's blue and yellow for you.
This guy is frozen in a
And then
smile.
blue and white for the
Are you
Cowboys?
okay, buddy?
Is that what
Move. Blink if you can hear
Blue
me.
and silver. Okay, cool. We don't
Sir.
have a silver jacket. We
Sir.
have to do the white.
We don't.
All right,
You have a
so-
silver zipper.
So
There we go.
have the
There-
gold.
Yes.
This is
He
the
does have
essential.
autonomy.
We have claret red.
He
This
does.
is rose brown. That's
Okay.
always such
I was a little
popular color.
concerned.
It's like that tea berry
It is
color.
so pretty. Yeah.
Really pretty. And then you gotta love this burgundy. Oh, that is
Is that what
really
that is?
gorgeous.
That looks like straight
This
up
one is
pink
the bright
purple to
navy.
me.
So we didn't do a dark navy. We did do a black, but this one gives you more of a color pop.
And we're just going to go through all the colors. And back to the first one. Limitless
This is
16,000,
your all-in-one charger.
whatever that is,
All
power
charging
bank with
cables that
AC
you need
plug
for
cables
ultimate
and carrying
versatility
case.
and compatibility. And not only do we have
Oh, I love it when
the
they try to do
most
tech.
powerful
Let's
portable
just
power
let
bank,
her
but
talk
we're
herself
the
into a
fastest
corner.
one. So it's going to recharge your devices at lightning speed And Sean, you know, you dread the red. This is the quickest way to get out of that red zone. Stay connected, get that phone call, maybe order that taxi, maybe get that phone call, or maybe it's just streaming or gaming a movie. But I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what device your family member has. It is really virtually compatible with all of these devices.
I just realized,
It
so they're
really
saying it's
streamlines the
$39.98
charging
or
process,
4 easy
and it
payments
gives you
of
freedom from
$10.
backlash.
Hey guys, you guys, this
So if I
this
do the
thing,
easy payments,
11,000
I wind up having to
charges so
spend an
fast
extra
that
2
now,
cents.
In a second, I'm going to show you what our
Deal
phone
off.
that we started charging about 10 minutes ago
What
is
is
up
this?
to. I mean, it's
What is
unbelievable.
this
So that's
Fisher
just
Price
one
looking
of the
piece
side
of junk?
benefits of a limitless power bank. The wall plug.
There you go.
Which is how you
Takes
get
up
the
both
juice
outlets.
into the device,
Fantastic.
So you now don't have to then
That's never
use a
annoying.
cable to plug it into a computer or a brick.
Oh, wow.
The stands on either side of the power bank that are built in so that as your phone is charging, it's sitting on a little kickstand so you can still watch content, you can still email someone. All of the
Content.
cables built in on board. So this will
Hey!
become a go-to power source.
Where the hell are you?
Family.
Oh,
Which is why we recommend it.
this must be the
$39
same
per
guy who
subscription.
just bought the
You can
shears for
run
his zip
for each
ties.
person in the family. Back to school is upon us, and the case comes with it. Here,
It is
by the
so
way, in
fashionable.
our only order of the year, and with 11,500 now sold, the most powerful one of these we're doing as a TSV this year, the most affordable one of these we're doing
Wait,
as a
am I
TSV
wrong, or
this
was
year.
there a different
Here's
person
what we're
selling
up
this a
to.
minute
So
ago?
The Samsung was dead 10 minutes ago. And it started, well, not fully dead, but it was at 6% charge. Can you see what it's up to now?
Holy
10
Toledo.
minutes. Not even, maybe 9 minutes ago. And it's already up to 81% charge.
I'm going to say it was 8.5
I mean,
minutes
come
ago.
on now.
Don't
Look at this to the
exaggerate.
rescue. It's great because if I can, one of my favorite things to do at night when I can't sleep is to go on realtor.com, the app, and look at all the houses I can't afford. Like I put in an absurd.
That is what you do?
And so I'll find one that's
Alright,
like,
the rest of the free world will just continue watching porn, but you go ahead and look at houses you can't afford
But the dream didn't die.
in order to get to sleep.
Paige, come on over and help me do choices one last time. What are the colors, girls?
Okay, we have your root beer, your dahlia, your gray.
Get out of here
your
with these color
green,
names.
Your Mykonos blue, and then of course your classic black. And we
I
have
like to
these
get
six
3 of the
that
root
Type-C
beer.
Type-C cable is included as
Do you
well.
have it in birch beer? I'm just wondering.
The whole show is about tech today.
It's all about tech? Okay, well, we're going to come back to you. If it's all about tech, we're going to come back. But I'm going to hope these shears are... Are you kidding me? We're still on the shears?
And oh, you cut the magazine. That's the true test. Because David did a
David is still cutting up the same shit.
With the same
You already demonstrated it and if they could not cut a piece of paper...
Yeah, I could go and wrap a package and just glide my shears right down the wrapping paper.
Yeah.
All that works out really nicely. If you
Oh my,
are looking
he's
for
just
great
opening
set
up a
shears that will-
big bag of
How many
pasta?
others? Go ahead, raise your hand.
Dump it into the bowl,
Use one of
maybe,
your
or
stick knives to open mail or a package.
just
Right?
cutting
Right?
just picking up shit and cutting it.
And
He's
we
gonna
all know that
accidentally-
we're using a good knife because we're in
I
a
don't
hurry
know.
to get into something that we have no business opening with a steak knife.
I still
right?
say there's
So
a
you grab your
6%
shears
chance.
and use it for all
Something's
the
happened.
packages, use it for your
Oh, here's a
pouches,
corner of a
use it for
cardboard
food
box.
packaging that you need to open, tape that needs to be cut, all those kinds
Maybe
of
you're
things.
trying to
So
make
don't
an
miss out on
Osimo
any of
mask.
these. 5,000 of these are now gone. And 700 people on the
David's
phone line. But
shirt
encourage you to
apron
remember this
color
is available in
coordination
set of two
is
red.
on point today.
We also have the set of two
It is
blue.
on point.
Most limited is that gray.
And
with
you see his
1,400
two-finger
only
pointing
here,
technique?
and
That's
then
a
511
David
in the block.
like trademark.
So,
The average
as
person
always,
would just
wraps up,
point with
Mark
one finger.
Charles
That's
got
what
that
we're
little
used to
layer.
doing.
He's
You
gonna
point.
seal it all up. Now that he's
Not
cut it up,
David.
he's gonna seal
He's
it
a
up.
two-point. He's a
And that's
two-finger
the way
pointer.
we're gonna show.
Cut, right?
Exactly. We might have put the cart before the horse. Hey, don't go away because Mary is standing by with a billy club.
With billy clubs.
That might be the best toss I've ever seen in my life. Hey, we've got it's not a billy club.
What the hell we got here, Mary?
In a pinch. This is the Shark Wand-Vac, and we've got it as a hot pick in the show today. And I've got to tell
Oh
you,
boy, we got
that
some
before
demonstrations
David rolls over
ahead.
here, because this is such a great price.
Look at all these
Such a
fantastic
powerhouse. You're getting
drugs
it
going
in
to
the palm
waste.
of your hand. And when it comes to the Easy Pay, look at that Easy Pay. 5 easy payments of $20.
Holy
Clean
Toledo.
up
See,
either
that
at the
makes me
front
only have to
door
pay
or
1
in the
extra
car.
cent.
We've got great colors for you too, and it's easy
That
enough to
easy
empty
payment.
right there in the back. Open it up, dump it out, and keep going. But David, maybe
Open up.
I mean, we'll check
Dump
on
it out.
If you search live stream, you can
Why is
chat
she
and
walking
watch
around
us
like
there.
Anthony
This
Michael
might
Hall
be
in
a
Halloween
great
Kills? Like he's ready to find Michael Myers and
If it
fuck
also
shit up.
acts as
I don't get it.
A vacuum cleaner, that's even better. How about Crumb Cake from Jimmy the
Okay.
Baker? The
We're in
original
David's
scratch
wheelhouse
maker,
now.
His #1 bestseller at Jimmy the Baker, his cinnamon crumb cakes with all that New York streusel on top. Really fantastic. Almost like
Got a little bit of
pudding cake.
crumb there on your
This is
finger
a very
there,
moist and
David.
delicious, gorgeous cake. And you're going
Can we
to
get a little
choose
closer
today
in?
Either between 12 of these cinnamon
I want to
crumb
see
cakes,
actual atoms.
or we're going to do, I believe we're calling this one
Colliding.
multi-berry. I wanted to call it mixed berry. It's multi-berry.
Multi-berry.
And inside are all those multiple
Look at that
berries,
crisp,
making
cookie,
up something
crumble,
really
crusty,
fantastic.
crumbly.
And if you can't decide between cinnamon and multi-berry, which can totally relate, we would offer you a combo choice, so you can do 6 and 6. All this ships
wow.
immediately, and we're super excited to welcome back the original scratch baker. He's joining us live.
So what do we got here?
from
A
his
dozen
bakery,
crumb
Jimmy
cakes
the
for
Baker, Jimmy
45
Campbell is
bucks.
joining us. How are you, young man?
What are we talking? $12, $20. So that's less than $4 per crumb cake. That ain't bad. I mean, that's what you're gonna pay at your local Albon Pain or whatever, right?
Cinnamon is the one that made you
$4 or
famous.
$5.
That's right. Well, cinnamon is all about the process as well as the recipe. As I often say, is you.
Why is Ben
layer,
Kingsley
you've got
selling me a
cake,
cinnamon
you've got
roll?
pudding,
What is he
cinnamon
doing?
roll filling, then you've got more pudding cake, and then you've got that New York style crumb on top. And
I mean, I know
for
he's
baking today, I went over
pretty
to
much
the
given up
line,
trying to do
and
any
I pulled
serious
off
acting
some
roles
crumb
since
toppings,
like
as we
the
call them,
mid-90s.
crumb toppers.
But come on, Ben, you're better than
Practice
this.
every day, taking nice big pieces
I mean,
of
it's
crumb
not as bad as
and
the
putting
Love
them on top of
Guru,
that
but
crumb cake.
this is
What
pretty
makes
close.
that cake moist? What you are seeing there is actual, what we are calling a pudding cake. And that is a cross between
Oh, it's a
regular
little
coffee
pudding
and what
cake.
you might say is vanilla, a little bit of vanilla
Look, it's
pudding.
smiling
The
at me.
starch and
The
sugar
cake
and
has a
cream
little
that makes it so
smile
rich
baked
and
into it.
moist Is what we incorporate into this cake. Is why it stays moist.
Dave's
is
like,
why
all right, I'm
when
gonna
you
eat
get
this
it
little
home,
piece.
you can
Makes no
certainly
sense
keep it
to
out
take
for
this
a
piece
few
off
days or so.
and not
It's
eat it.
also why when you get it home and you freeze it in thaw, it gains even more moisture. So
There he
that
goes.
is
Told
going
you.
on
There's no
in
way
this
that piece
cake
is
right
gonna
now.
go anywhere but where it's gone.
So good,
I'm
so
flattered.
moist, so yummy and delicious. Jimmy the Baker, that is amazing cake.
Thank you.
And it's
Thank
the
you.
same
What a
cinnamon filling
salesman.
that you put in your cinnamon rolls, right?
Right. So
I love it.
which
Look
is
how he's
something hard
smacking
to
his
find
lips.
nowadays,
Like, I can't,
like
it's
everything
so
else.
savory.
We're sticking to that Indonesian cinnamon. It's not too sharp. It's not too tart. It's just a right mellow cinnamon that when you put this in the microwave, by the way, and this is the one that you want to put in the microwave.
Yes,
in
for about
about
5
10
seconds.
seconds. You don't really need to nuke it up like the cinnamon roll, but just like 10 seconds will bring out all the cinnamon notes, the brown sugar notes of the streusel, and the.
I mean,
and the really
call me
good
crazy,
vanilla
but
that we use
if
for
it takes a
cake.
microwave
And now
to
let's talk
make
the multi-berry.
some
And
sort
I
of
just
food
happened to
taste
break this
better,
open, and there's a
then
whole lot
I
of
don't
berry
trust
goodness.
it.
This cake is so moist it's barely holding together. Unbelievable. It already feels like it's going to be delicious.
So it's actually 2 berries. It's strawberry.
It's falling
and
apart in my
blueberry.
hands.
And we
Take
initially
one bite
tried
and everything just
combining
falls
the
all
two
over the
berries
floor.
Together, but we instead decided
Got little
to make
crumbs
a
of
kind of a
muffin
pie filling
stuck in
with
the
berries.
cracks of
We
everything.
wanted it to kind of seep into the cake.
All right, Dave,
just
that
the
just
right
looks
amount,
like
which you're seeing
we
right
just
there. That's number
coughed
one.
up something.
Number 2, which you'll notice when you get these, this is kind of layered too.
There he
We put
goes.
the batter in the cup first. Then
Watch
we
the
put
eyes.
The blueberries on top, and then we put
Oh,
the
my.
crumbs on top of that. So you're kind of getting this layer. We're not mixing the berries in the batter. We're putting it on top of the batter, so you get a layer of
Oh.
berries between the crumb topping and the sour cream cake.
Jimmy, both cakes are so moist. There's nothing dry about this. And this is something you're going to want to wash down with a cold glass of milk, a wonderful hot cup of tea or coffee.
What he's
This is
implying there is like, can somebody off camera please get me something to drink because my mouth is dry as fuck.
Which is a fancy word for,
I've just had
room
2
temperature.
large bites of
Right. That's
crumb
correct.
cake.
And they come in these individually.
And I need to
um,
speak.
big
I'm
paper
presenting.
trays, and they're wrapped.
I need a beverage.
Correct. So we're baking these and we're shipping these. So that's why, especially in the dead of summer, I want you to take these and put them right in the freezer. And there's a couple of reasons.
No,
They'll
I'll
be
take them
fine
and
every
eat them
time.
immediately.
I find the eating quality.
I don't like your
of our
advice.
pudding cake and our sour cream cakes. The eating quality just.
All right,
gets
I'm going back to
ignited
the
by
tech
freezing.
channel.
Or floodlights.
Oh my.
If you camp, if you tailgate, these are supreme for outdoors.
This looks
but
like Smurf
also,
Village.
my
What the
mom
hell is this?
elderly, Lori, and she wakes up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. And right now she keeps like the whole light on in the room because.
You mean you're supposed to walk around with that like at night to go to the bathroom?
I love these, and while she would have a really hard time fiddling with knobs and dials, she
What?
could easily press something on the top.
And charge-wise,
What does she
the
have,
Mini has 12 hours of
like
battery life.
webbed
The
hands or
Mini
something?
is
Like what
24.
is the difficulty
So
of buttons
that's really
versus?
great. Overnight, you know, with
I don't
the
know.
medium you got a whole day. With the mini you got the 12 hours. And what a great gift! I just sent a kid off to
It's like
college.
she's playing
Have
whack-a-mole
this on
over
your
here.
Bedside to think of that person who gifted it to you for Christmas or whatever. Your mom, I know
dig
she's
it.
gonna love
I
you.
dig it. I think it's kind of like the new lava lamp.
Yes.
I think the minis are adorable.
It's kind of like the
And
new.
the
So
really
it
fun
took
thing
like
is
60
that
years to
they
come up
life.
with something
It'll be
to
so fun
take over
to
for
hear
the lava
stories
lamp.
Of where and how you use yours. Okay, 200 now ordered.
This looks
You're
like
seeing
some
a debut
Spencer
for the first
gift,
time today, brand
like-
new. You either choose the mini,
like what do you call
which
it?
only comes with warm
The
white
bin where everything's
white light.
on sale.
All of them charged with an included USB cable, and in the mini you have to
Clearance
choose
item.
either
Is
the
that what I'm trying to
white
think of?
Glossy. This is the pink.
Color
dark
time.
Blue base. This is the gunmetal base.
Gunmetal. Well, that should
Glossy black.
that should get about 20 million people
And then
calling
charging
immediately.
down with a CSV.
Yeah, I want the gunmetal one.
All of these are adorable and a couple inches tall. Then the mediums are extremely popular, in fact, most popular. And they're the ones that have
If
the
these are
top
mediums,
touch
what's the large?
and the multiple mood ambiance colored lights along with warm and cool white. So this you choose either in the light blue.
Why would you say we got the mini and the medium,
This is
which
our
implies there's a larger one,
soft gold,
but not
and
sell the
Olympia's
larger
in
one?
soft gold. And then
Just
this is our
advertise them
regular,
as the small and the large.
and this stands a little taller. So I
It's
don't
all
think you can
relative,
go
but
wrong. Lori's
It's a
gonna
little.
be back
It's
later
like
because
when they called
she has the
Rambo
coolest
2
vibes.
Rambo 2 when
she's constantly
Rambo 1 wasn't
sleuthing
really
the coolest
Rambo
vibes.
1.
So she's gonna have these.
I don't know.
Because they're $19 wireless earbuds. They come
Those
with
are earbuds? What are they made out of?
and
Like
they are $19. In
some
fact,
sort
they
of
debuted new
fabric,
3 days
right?
ago.
What the
They
hell?
were a big deal then. We're gonna bring you one of your last looks at them
Yeah,
now.
have
These
fun
will
cleaning the
take
earwax off of
2,000.
those.
Take a phone call, listen to music. If you have Bluetooth on your device, they will stream whatever that is through those headphones
Whatever it is.
and allow you.
Cake that is
Oh,
unbelievable.
David.
That's the cinnamon. Then we also have it for you in this, delightful multi-berry. 700 remaining in the multi-berry.
It's always nice to
If you
catch
were to go
David
around that
mid-orgasm.
The combo is always a popular choice. This is remarkable cake. And remember, you're going to get these and they're going to be room temperature, individually wrapped. Pop them in the freezer for a minimum of 3 months.
What?
But, take them out as you
A
need them.
minimum?
Put it in the microwave to thaw them. Let them
Pop
thaw
them in the
room
freezer
temperature,
for
put them
a-
in a lunch bag and just let them thaw throughout
You
the
mean
morning.
I gotta
By
order
lunchtime,
these
hello,
and then
good
immediately
morning, sir.
freeze them
So
and
all
not
this happens for you at a
have
time
access
when
to
we're
them
looking for
until
quick and
Christmas
easy,
or
but
whatever?
really delicious, and that is what is
3
all
months?
wrapped up
So
in
yeah,
this
if I
cake.
get this, let's
Don't
say
miss
mid,
out on this opportunity. We're
I
super
don't know,
excited to
first
have Jenny's
September,
favorites
October,
back
November,
in.
December.
Since
Yeah,
they haven't been
like
on the air since January, and they sold out since that last airing, this is your opportunity. If you want 12 of just
he's raising a
cinnamon,
finger. He's trying to
I have
interject, David.
150 left of just cinnamon.
He knows
Worth
not to
the
interrupt
trip.
David.
600 in the multi-berry.
He knows
and then
there's
if you
nothing
wanna
he
go
can
around
possibly
the
say
combo.
that can
Don't miss out on these. Jimmy, you
outdo
got about
David
30 seconds
in
on
the
your final
selling
thoughts,
department.
My final thoughts are for the summer and the multi-berry. Like you said earlier, I think yes, it's been a
My
bunch
final,
of
who are you,
bumper
Jerry
crops,
Springer? My
strawberries.
final
So
thoughts.
We're getting really nice sweet strawberries, which are really, and to be quite frank, we're up the
I'm Jimmy the
strawberry
Baker.
combination because we love the way that berry really transmits the flavor, gives it a nice sweetness. So the multi-berry.
Don't
I
point at
say
me.
catch that now.
See,
If you
the
catch
one
it,
finger
you're
point.
probably
It's
not
very
gonna see that
intrusive.
for a few
If you would have
months.
pointed at me with 2
Jimmy,
fingers,
it's always good to see you, my friend. Thank you for these.
I would have felt
crumb cakes. Can't wait for
non-threatened.
these home and try them.
Good to see you, David. You look great, buddy.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. All right, time for us to do some cleanup. And no,
Uh-oh.
it's not a billy club. It's a handheld vacuum, and it's from our friends at Shark. Here's a video to get started as I make my way over.
as I grab handfuls of crumb cake on the way up the set here. Powerful suction. No comment. Oh, look at this in-house promotional video, huh? That's it?
Well, I can tell you that already 300 of you in this show have decided to pick up the Shark cordless handheld vacuum.
Without knowing
Now,
a thing?
This is remarkable. Since we first brought this to QVC, over 45,000 of them
They've
already over 300
distributed
in
the
this show.
little, like,
And if you're wondering,
pills or
is
whatever
this
on the
powerful?
table for...
Just take a look. Now, I got some long hair here. That was a long hair
Whose head...
All right.
What intern's head did you yank that off of for this
All
demonstration?
comes out. Then we'll go after snap crackers.
David, right now, David's like feeling
And
kind of bittersweet about
the
this. He's like,
cereal.
"This is perfectly good food, and I'm just..."
And some fruity breakfast cereal. Look at this. Now, once you have taken all that up and off the floor or off the counter space, there's a little dustbin. So there's no bags to buy. This is something
Bags?
that is
For something
really
that size,
remarkable.
you would
That's
hope
how
not.
It opens up. The dustbin opens up.
Ew, look at that hair mixed in with fucking
Obviously, I put that in the
Cheerios.
garbage can, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to empty. Now, we have this for you in a choice of colors, and we're saving you $30 on this purchase today.
Okay.
Now, you're going to be able to choose
Thank
this
you for
item
doing that.
in the silver. Actually, I'm sorry, this is silver. Silver. Here's the black. I have it in navy. This is paprika.
Get
Most limited in
Get
paprika,
outta here.
And then finally, I have it for you in the white.
All the other colors are acceptable. Silver, black,
Everything that you need
navy
for
is
a
like
retail price of
stretching the
$99.
touch when you could have just said
As you
blue.
can see, this would be a near
But
$130.
paprika?
We are $30 less
Paprika.
today. If you're one of the over 45,000 people that have purchased this item, give us a call to share your story. 1-800-395-1601. We'll take as many of your calls as we have time for, because I know our
They're
short
taking
guests
calls,
would love
huh?
to hear your thoughts about this very
I love that
powerful,
Sesame Street looking
cordless
background.
handheld vacuum. Elizabeth Watts is our Shark brand ambassador. Joins us now live via Skype from her own home. It looks to me like she might be at the mountain.
She's
cabin.
got her little
But
pet.
this is,
Look at that
are you home?
pre-arranged hair on the little pet bed thing.
All right, that's what threw me.
Just have the blinds down.
It just happened to be
All right, so
here.
Elizabeth, first of all, it's nice to have you back,
It's like
my
somebody
friend.
just, you can tell, just
So good to see
evenly
you. Great to be
sprinkled
here.
out
So I'm
tufts of
always thrilled to
hair.
be here on your Sunday show with all your cooking and food and all the fun stuff, because when there's cooking in my house, there's a mess, and I need a vacuum. So I know you're the same way. And just
Oh, I can't, oh, it's stuck. Oh, get it off. Ah, Jesus.
this
Oh,
vacuum
sorry.
weighs less than a pound and a half. It holds itself up just by the suction. And you mentioned the number that have been sold.
Lady,
So
I
many people have
don't
the wand
doubt it.
activated, because here's the thing: you see a mess, you wave your magic wand back,
Mm.
and the mess disappears. So it's small.
The cops are knocking on the door. You got a mountain of blow on the table. Whip this puppy out.
And just look at the power. You can see that whatever your mess is,
It's really not that powerful. You have to hold it directly over one Cheerio in order for it to get sucked up. That thing should be sucking up all the Cheerios from like 2 feet away.
falls out. And I love this too, David. The charging base is also the home for all your tools. So your upholstery tools here. That's,
Oh, we got
great
attachments?
For all of your, it has
I'm all about
Cut
attachments.
hair off my upholstery. I love it. And it has the crevice duster. Here you go.
Crevice
And
duster.
Also has the little bristles that pop
That used to be my
out.
nickname
And the
back in
store
grade
right on
school.
board. And you know what the best thing about this is, David? This is always charged and
Never
ready.
quite knew what it
I
meant.
use mine multiple times a day, not only here in the kitchen, but around the whole house. But definitely I use it every
I'm
single
waiting
day.
for the
At least
pet
2
hair
times.
Well,
demonstration.
exactly, and I've said this many times. I don't trust a neat.
I mean, they went all out. They actually got a little mat down there in the corner with little
So
water
this
and
is
food
what is
tray.
going to be, so important. Now, I always tell the story of opening
Ah, look at that.
little poof all over the kitchen.
It's
This is
like,
going to be an ideal item
super
for that,
glue.
But there are also some great
The helmet on the,
included tools here. So if I'm going after pet hair,
what are you vacuuming up though? I can't
look
even,
how easily and quickly this will make
look how it just pushes
an
it
easy
out
job
of the
of
way.
all that. And grooming the carpet in the meantime. Take this out to your car and do the car floorboards and whatnot. I mean, I love it when you go to the car wash and they say, please feel free to use our vacuums for free. Who used them before me? And what did they vacuum? I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
What are you
No, it's
implying
a
with
big
that,
deal for you to
David?
use the vacuum.
What
I'm
would
like,
it matter
I'm good.
what was
Yeah.
vacuumed before?
I'm just going to live in my dirt. So this is all good. But this is...
Even if it was something heinous,
So
what do
many
you?
cars
Why do you
with
give a
this
shit?
pump,
It's not like
and
it's
nearly 1,000
coming back out of the
Remember,
hose.
This is free shipping and handling. 5 easy payments, and we're saving you $30 off the regular
No, you're
QVC
not.
price. Elizabeth, 2 questions. How
just
long
setting
does
a
it take
price.
to charge, and then how long does it run?
Okay, great questions, important questions. It takes, the first time when you plug it in, you want to charge it for 3 hours and condition that battery. Afterwards, here's the cool thing. You're always going to leave it right in the charging bay, so it's always going to be
No, you're
charged
not.
and ready. If you should use it the entire
Your mind
time,
will
it's
wander.
gonna be about 15, 20
You'll leave it
minutes.
somewhere.
Then you're going to put it back on the charger. It'll take another 3 hours to charge. But in my house, actually, this is the one I used here. That's the beautiful red. Oh, David, that's so pretty.
Now, don't call it red. How dare you?
And I always
We paid somebody top dollar to come up with paprika as the color name for that model.
Bring it back to home. Your tools
Red.
are always on board. So
Fire
if you
her.
had a morning table, we always talk about the coffee bean
She has
coffee
no
as
idea.
well as the oatmeal.
She's lost her
I'm
gig.
always grinding coffee every day, and so I have that sort of combination.
Don't you hate it when you're grinding coffee and it leaves like a perfectly even line trail? Back to the Cheerios. Is that just like the most visually appealing thing to watch get vacuumed? Because I mean,
Going in the drawers, here's my linen drawer, or maybe it's the bathroom drawer to get the hair, the makeup.
Get the
Elizabeth,
hair.
Maybe it's the flatware drawer. Have you ever noticed how much dust and yuck gets in the flatware holder?
dust and yuck.
I know.
Two of my least favorite things.
The neat thing is, I got my favorite,
I'm just going to do a time check here. It does feel like we're around the half-hour mark. Time does fly with this thing. Wow, 36 minutes. Would you look at that? I guess it's time to wrap things up. Maybe I should zoom in, make my head a little bigger here. I don't know. And this, you would think my camera is like 10 feet away. It's not. It's like a foot from my face.
Because this is where we need it. We need it in the kitchen. We need it in the
But,
living room. Maybe
yeah.
you have one in the
At least
in
I'm on the damn
master
screen today.
office. Hey, you can even take this into the office.
Alright, I think that was going to wrap it up. One more check on the tech channel. One more check everywhere.
But now, obviously, you're going to see it presented for some of the last time.
Bose.
Before the big deal price.
That brand has always been a jip to me.
White is extremely popular. Black.
I'll give them credit for their marketing. They really made it look like there's no other
kind of
stereo
relaxed big shirt
comparison.
idea.
Right.
And then
Wow.
we gave you pockets, right?
that actually are so flat, and there's
Yeah.
some down.
Good to go.
So you won't even know they're there
Pockets.
because we match the plaids up on the pocket.
You don't see them.
I mean, seriously.
Heavenly
plaid
Jersey
match.
Buffalo
And then
plaid
the hem,
button
we
front
keep going
tunic
here for a
top.
minute. The hem is a little bit longer in the back again. You're gonna love that.
Why does every item have to be a
Pants,
paragraph? $60 for the shirt?
Top, so you get
Get outta here.
coverage anyway. Caroline,
I
this
can
is
get an insane
always
clown
a
posse
popular
pullover
fall item for Denim Company.
for
Look
less.
how great it looks all the way around.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
listen,
look at the back. I forgot. Can we just look at the back?
Why does she got just the top button like she's like, hey, SA, like it's 90s like LA Hispanic gangster.
adorable. And I've rolled up my
this
top
is-
one spin so you can see my bracelets.
You
but
don't walk
can
around
roll
with a
it up
plaid
deeper
shirt with the
if you
top,
wanted to,
only the
and just
top
make it
button
super
buttoned.
cash.
Unless you want to look like
it stays
extra in
firm
training
because of the
day.
fabric. It's so stretchy, it stays put. You're not constantly
Eh,
fussing
whatever.
with your sleeves like you would maybe on a woven shirt.
And then finally,
Pressed down.
yeah, boring ass boots.
Kind of flavor and appeal. It's our flattest outsole in a boot that we've seen in the show for sure, which gives me
I
more
love
of that
the
wearability.
my
It's
shoes
what
are
I
melting into my skin look. That's a great look.
personally love it. This outsole I live in, as I
It looks like you
mentioned. I
dipped your
wear
feet
this
in some
in
kind
every
of
different
goo.
style because I love the comfort of it. It molds to your foot. It almost has like a soft
You're right about
feel to
that.
it. The leather is unreal.
Well,
so
isn't she the
soft,
cutest
so
thing?
movable.
And I mean that
I think
sincerely.
what most impresses me about Ms. News is how often out of the box you put
All
the shoes on
right.
and you're not thinking about it. You're not
I
like,
know.
this shoe-
I gotta go.
Right over to where this was charging, pick it up, and made quick work. Because when rice and little things
There's that
fall,
demo again.
They don't fall on one place. They
Try it
scatter
again, but
everywhere.
under your chin.
Oh, yeah.
This
Well,
allows
let's
you
see.
to get in and go all over the house with it. Elizabeth, I know you've got some more demos on your end. Let's take a look because I know you have kitty cats in your house, right?
Oh, I did say I'd stick around for this. I did say I'd stick around.
Less than a pound and a half.
Call this bonus time material, folks. I know you guys can't get enough, all four of you.
This is how you support. I would say most often because what happens is, us, furniture,
What?
you know,
Is that
for
pot?
pins, and I just want to use that little upholstery tool, and it has the little strips on it to take care of the pet hair. But
Ew,
this
she
is
just
also
picked
great.
it off and then
Look at this wide
just
tool.
put it right back
You
down
know,
on the
like
ground.
David's rice mess, you know, I
Knocking
thought
shit
you could
over.
Whoops, go ahead and
Lady.
use this wide tool to pick all
Look,
that
oh
stuff
my
up.
god, there is zero power in that thing.
David,
It is
you don't even
barely
know.
picking shit up.
You know, any mess that you see, chips,
Anything that weighs more than like a
anything that
tenth
you
of an
have,
ounce
this
is
will pick up.
not
This is
getting
flour
sucked up by
petals.
this thing.
And you know, everything's going right here in the dustbin. I still have quite a bit of room there. The other tool too, this is so great for
Oh my, what are you doing?
dusting
What, you got a
up
silencer?
indoors.
What
So,
the hell is
a
that?
lot of times, actually, let me go up high if y'all don't mind, because I just want to show you the reach. Because what's neat about this is only, you know, maybe a foot long, but when I add that extra tool, look at how much reach I get. This is my ceiling I'm cleaning. Or maybe
You're
I
not
just wanna
cleaning
grab
it.
the
You're just
ceiling
pushing
fan
shit around.
and do a little dusting. I mean, how convenient is this?
Look, it barely would suck it up when you had no attachment. You can't tell me with that attachment on that it's picking up a damn thing.
So, you know, from your ceiling fan all the way down to your
Ah!
board, or, you know, getting all the dust, you know, the little dust bunnies and bugs or whatever. Oh, and here's how you clean your filter.
hell?
This is so
And
great.
this is a question we're getting on our chat, so talk to us
Yeah,
about
oh,
this.
good.
How do you clean the filter?
Your filter out.
I want to know
Snap it.
before I
You saw everything
call.
out there. Dry first. And you know what I do? Here's a little tip. I take mine out to my little porch and I dry tap it first, and then you can
Dry
run another
tap.
tap. That keeps all that dust and gunk outside, right? And you're not having to, you know, you're not adding dust back to your home. And in case you're wondering,
It does look like a nice
what that is
blunt
to do, I'll show
weapon
you
as
why.
well,
So,
I have to admit.
open
Even though it
that.
would just
There's
shatter
a
into a
little,
thousand
little
pieces
sign
if
here
you
that
hit
says
anything
where
with
the
it.
filter is. I use 2 thumbs and push forward.
It's
That's
a
it.
nice size,
Comes
nice
out,
grip.
And so that's the casing with your little filter inside. And I just took mine and cleaned them all out today, actually. That's
All
pretty
right.
good. It was kind
Well,
of
I thought she was going to go after that little pet bed on the ground there, but
Okay.
I just watched your tutorial and I have figured it out.
It looks about the size of a
and now we
cup.
got David and Mary on camera together.
That's thanks to Lisa
It's
L.
so hard
She
to
just
leave
asked
this
in our live stream on
channel. It's
KC.com.
just so hard
Thank
to
you
say
both
goodbye.
very much. I'm going back. It's busy.
All right.
Oh,
everybody,
just a little cameo.
Go ahead and vacuum up my cereal again because I dumped it all out in order to clean my filter. So don't
They've
miss
gone
out on
through
this.
20
We are
boxes of
getting very,
Cheerios at
very
this point.
busy
Okay.
with this item.
Thanks
Now,
everyone. And by that I mean I can count on one hand for watching.
700 people on the phone lines.
Wish me luck in
30,000
a
people on QVC
otherwise
comments.
turbulent week
A lot of
behind the
people around
scenes.
shopping, Right?
I'm
So
hoping
this
a
is your
particular thing works
I
out.
also have it in the black.
And if it does, I'm going to be a very, very lucky
900
person
left in the
because
Navy. If
it'll
you want
be
the paprika,
a better arrangement than
But
any
fewer
arrangement I've
than
had
400 remain, and
previously.
then finally the white choice.
That's about as much as I could
Comes with
say
this.
about it.
Or is available.
Sorry for
You
the
also get your Sharpie
ambiguity.
base
Anyway,
and your
I
alcohol
did
plug
enjoy
and
this.
your-
I hope the audio and video were up to snuff. Hope I didn't say anything incredibly stupid. Yeah. Okay. Bye.